So Raven's done the wall of death again, out of her cage. She's done now a couple of times. Very difficult to guard against, to be honest. You can see Jesse's going mad in his cage because Raven is at the back of his cage. You can just see her moving around there. And Jesse doesn't like it because it's his cage and he's being territorial. So, oh, there. You got to get back under, Raven. Hoping she's going to come out. Here, baby. He's really not happy. He's generally quite a sweet chinchilla, but that's not to say that he likes someone being near his cage. Dear my darling. Waiting for her now. Is she in that corner? Whoa. See me instead. See me. Oh, she's in that corner. She being naughty, isn't she, going in near your cage? Hey, baby. I can hear someone having a whimper. Hey, baby. Oh, I can smell someone. I wonder if she sprayed urine at him. Because I can smell wee. I know, it's your cage, I know. I know. You just pay attention to Mummy instead. Hey, you pay attention to Mummy instead. Hey, my darling. Hello, my sweet sugar. She's being a bit of a terror because I'm not chasing her, because chinchillas do not like to be chased. Hello. You trying to come out? It's unlike you, that. So I'm trying to let her come out by herself. I've set up a few... Oh, Jessie. I mean, these are the two that I am hoping to bond together. But this is not the way you bond chinchillas. It make the chinchilla go crazy. He's now just gone up onto his second level, so hopefully... Oh, but still, you can hear him going mad still. He's not happy. You're going to go up or down? So yeah, this is not the way of bonding chinchillas. This is just because she has escaped and has gone towards the other chinchilla cages. So I've set up like these this ramp here back into her cage, hoping she'll go up there. I've also set up a cage with a treat in, hoping she will go there. So far she's... Oh, hang on, we've got a nose. So she isn't bonded to me yet. I mean, although she's very friendly, and if you watched any of my other videos, you'll see that she does come to me and she does nibble me, and she has been grooming me and coming to me. So she is quite friendly, but I've only had her... This is the 4th day now. So she's still not properly settled. If she'd been really nervous, I probably would have just left her alone for a week, but because she's been so friendly and so wanting to, you know, see you and interact with you, that I've just been sitting at the door with her. And I have had my knees right up to the cage, but obviously there's a little bit of a gap. And she tends to like to do the wall of death around her cage, which means that she hits every side of her cage at high speed. And she seems to hit where the door is. And obviously there's no door there, so she just flies out, and she's just, you know, there's just literally no way I can guard against doing it. I mean, I've even tried having a blanket round me, which she never does the wall of death when I've got a blanket round me. But, yeah, it's just not an easy one for me to stop. You coming, darling? Come on, Raven. Oh, did Jessie frighten you then? She is talking, I can hear her. So this is my Violet, Jessie. He is about nine years and 4 months old. And my Black Pearl, the girl that's trying to come out right now, is 10 months old. There's quite a big difference between the way they behave. I mean, it's been a while since I've had a youngster, and as changes tend to happen slowly, I've got used to chinchillas that are quite calm, you know, more tame. I mean, he was very, very shy when I bought him. I don't think he'd been handled much. And it's taken him a long time to come out of his shell. And he does not like to be picked up. He doesn't come out of his cage. He likes a chin rub. He likes a chin rub and a bit of a kiss on his head, but he does not like to be taken out of his cage, and he hardly ever makes the attempt to get out of his cage either. Whereas this little lady, seemed quite interested getting out of a cage, but once she jumps on my knee, she's quite unsure of what to do. So I'm sure she's going to be... I mean, none of my chinchillas don't actually need to come and have a run. You know, they're okay. I mean, in the cages that they're in quite decent sized cages. They don't really need tall cages, it's small cages with a good length and width. Length or width, whichever way you look at it, I'd say. As long as they're long, like this one. But the higher they are, the more chances you've got of them falling. There's lots of ways. Just being quiet because she's a bit sensitive to noise. Oh. Chinchillas in general, they're not big cuddly pets. If you're looking for a cuddly pet, get a dog. Because chinchillas are not necessarily very fond of being handled. And they'll interact with you. She would go right down the middle. You know, of everything you could have done, you went down the middle. So a cage at the... just darted on there. A cage at the moment is not fully set up. I've just found this dish today, but I have been feeding her with this one, which I've put underneath the shelf, because with her jumping around like a mad one, I am worried about her hurting herself, because they do fall. Like, she's even missed jumps and then she's like fell on her back, and they can hurt themselves. So I try to limit what they can do. So she's climbing the cage again. See, that's the worst thing you could do, isn't it? If he sees you and bites you. Oh, she's gone straight down the middle again. What are you doing? What are you doing, you? Raven? I think she's just enjoying this freedom. They're showing no interest in going back to her cage. Eventually a chinchilla is said to go back to its cage if you were to be able to leave it in a room where it would be safe and there's no other animals and there's nowhere else for it to go. But I cannot actually cordon this room off. It leads into other rooms and it's just Just not going to happen. See, now I've got that cage over the top, so even if you did go up there, you can't go all the way. I've put a shredded wheat in that cage because that's what her previous owners fed her as a treat that she likes, so I'm trying to tempt her back in. Are you going to come to me? Raven? So she started getting more courage now. So I'm not going to make a grab for her. So I've just had to wait a good 25 minutes, half an hour to get this confidence. You can see she's going further and further every time. But still checking out her safety area is still available for her. Where you going? You're going too far now. You're going too far. You're going too far, love. You're not going where I want you to go. Can you go up the ramp? Don't you dare. See, because I've moved now, she's going straight back to her safety bolt hole. Just like rabbits. Oh. That's it, you go in that cage now, you bugger. Raven, go up the ramp. Go up the ramp. Oh, I could be here sometime. Oh. See, she did come quite close to me there, but as soon as I would have gone for her, she would have just run off. And that would have made her take a step back from me when I do go to her. Because I'm trying to teach her to trust me. And the only way you can really teach chinchillas to trust you is to really respect their space and their boundaries. I mean, obviously if she's in danger, I'd have to intervene. But if I can, I try not to touch her. I suppose I should sort that out because it's a bit... Raven, you're going too far. Not past the rug, please. I don't know why I'm talking to her like that, like she understands, but you know. That's it. You're not far from your cage. Come on, going up. Sit. Oh, she's not going to work it out though. That was so close. Raven. Her name was Whitney, but I think she is actually taken to the name Raven. I think she's already started to learn that that's her name. Raven. I don't want her to have too much freedom of the room, because the more freedom that she gets, the less likely the less likely she is to find her way back to her cage. Because there's lots of things to explore in this house, and I'm sure she'd have a field day. But it's not exactly chinchilla proofed, and I do have a rabbit, a house rabbit, that I do not want her to meet because she's not quite fond of other animals. But she doesn't go into this area because she's actually blind as well, which makes her a bit more wary of things that come near her. I mean, she's fine with us, but if it was an animal, I just don't know how she'd respond. And I just don't want to risk it. Raven, no. See, every time I move, it makes her run back. So I only want to do those actions when she's going too far. Raven. Okay, tapping doesn't bother her. Raven. 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 She's got used to that sound. Well, you could climb on me, that would be nice. Oh, good girl. You can come up to me. Come on then. Raven. Raven. Oh, there we go. She's got more confidence. Oh. Raven. Come here, baby. So you're getting more dangerous now. You need to come to me. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come on. Oh. And that's what happens when you chase a chinchilla. She's fretted and feeling stressed. Raven, don't do that again. That was a dangerous area. You have a great big massive circular saw on the floor. Go on, in your cage. Come here. Oh, she's a bugger. I really don't want to chase you. Come on. Come on. Come to me. Come on. Raven. Raven. Oh, I nearly you. Oh, I nearly had you then. She's a bugger. You're a bugger. You are a bugger. Where are you going? Raven. Actually, I might just... No. I might just release my other weapon. Which is the bath. No. Get a bath. Get a bath. Raven, you just missed it. There's a bath there. Raven. Maybe she'll actually do it though. Raven. Where you go? Are you? Oh. Oh, I don't believe it. You are so quick. It's all right. alright, Raven. She's like, I know you, you're going to come and get me. Oh dear. You're going to come to me? No. Nope is the answer to that question. I actually really need to clean out the other chinchillas. And they need feeding and you're delaying it. I'm now sneaking up on her. You are so smart. You've got smarts, you have. Haven't you? You got smarts. Come here. Right, so I'm going to try and put a blanket around the back of the cage to stop coming out of that side. And she's just gone to ground in the other cage, the end of the cage. She pokes way out, I'm not going to be happy. Oh, Raven. The other trap of her going in that other cage and eating that lovely shredded wheat. She's not, oops, that scared her. She's not even done that yet. And that camera falling off, it's just scared her. Oh, so that's probably just set her back. Oh no. Oh dear. She might have just smelled that Weetabix. Weetabix? It's not Weetabix, it's shredded wheat. It is a safe treat to give them, but I generally don't give them it because I just think a good pellet and hay is their main diet, really. And a treat is only really supposed to be a once a week thing, whereas she's always had a shredded wheat every day, which so far I haven't given her. But because she's escaped, I honestly thought that she'd sniff that out and go straight for it. Anyway, I think I'm going to stop filming now because there's not a lot happening. She's not playing ball at all. I think she just wants to explore. And she's probably now going to go in the cage now because there's not a lot happening. Oh, yep, there she goes. And she's probably going to snatch the Weetabix and come out. I keep calling it Weetabix, shredded wheat. Go in the cage. This is how I got her last time she got out, was from the cage, so. She really does not want to be captured. put it this way round. I don't know if that'll make any difference, but hey. There you go. In you get. And that is Raven captured. Yes, you were naughty.